back. So check this out. What I want, I really got to sit down, right? Because I owe you guys because I didn't do the Sunday wrap up. So I'm going to do another one. Um, I want to do it before Sunday. We'll see. But this is what I wanted to touch bases on, right? Because we got people out here all over the goddamn place with this movement. Like, what's up with this? What is this movement? What is this supposed to be? You got your Black Lives Matter, you got your Antifa, but see, this is the check, right? This is the checkpoint, and I think this needs to be addressed. And I am sorry if I offend people by what I'm about to say, but it needs to be addressed, right? So now, we out here marching for police putting their knees on our necks, right? And then, we had the transgenders that was murdered. Rest in peace to them. And I respect that, right? But look how quick it took for the Supreme Courts to overturn that goddamn discrimination thing for them. Meanwhile, you can't overturn racism for us. And see, this is what bothered me, right? The LGBTQ is not a goddamn black issue, okay? That is a universal sexual rights issue, right? And we don't want that mixed up with our fucking reparations. I'm trying to tell you what they trying to throw salt in the game with this. We don't want no goddamn minority shit, no people of color, no LGBTQ, none of that stuff to coincide with what we're doing here. And I see they keep putting these props up there talking about, oh, well, this is what we've been fighting for with civil rights. No, we haven't been fighting for people to just want to, do what they want to do off the strength of our struggles. We're not doing that. And what pissed me off is this, and this is the bottom line. Everybody they brought on out there to speak was a transgender male, right? But you know what I notice about these males? Like, to me, it's like every last one I see don't want to be that way to be a black woman. They act like they get turned that way to be a fucking white woman. So to me, it seemed like they on team white supremacy with that bullshit. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be real careful, right? And I'm going to say it. There's a lot of people out here that's not playing about they got their money, right? So LGBTQ, I respect. I don't have no problem with gay people, but I'm telling you now, it's getting ready to be a problem if people start putting this shit in the midst of our reparations, because you got brothers out here and sisters, right, that ain't playing with your ass. They're not playing, right? And they see the game being run here, and here they go putting the black people up there. Why they ain't go get a gay white person, a transgender white person to speak about that? All the ones I saw up there were black men who were, not black men, were transgenders, but they all act like they was fucking white. Like, we can't have y'all claiming, you looking out for our, you want freedom, justice, and equality for all. Meanwhile, you still over here focused on white supremacy shit, because that's all it really is actually about. Listen, the head of LGBTQ or whatever, right? To be honest, these is rich transgenders or whatever, right? And the majority of them, you wouldn't even know that's what they are. They're not flamboyant with our shit. But our brothers or sisters, whatever you want to say, come out there. They got to be so extra. They got to keep on, caping for white supremacy. I don't know if they see this, if they understand what they're doing and how this does harm and take the focus off what we focused on, reparations. We can deal with that shit later. I mean, I understand it, like I said, respect it, but ain't nobody going to take the focus off of black people being beaten to death, shot to death, harassed, murdered, discriminated against. I mean, and the list goes on through white supremacy. And then you got these people come out here acting like white fucking women, talking about this is a part of our civil rights. For we already know for an actual fact, back when those civil rights was being written, it was not being written for a gay agenda. So I get it. You want to throw salt in the game nowadays because it's popular. I get that, right? But my thing is, don't. It's a dangerous mistake. I'm telling you, to try to mix that movement with the movement of black people's reparations and just basic human rights, right? To not be discriminated against. Not a universal right where, because even no matter what, if you're black and you're whatever you are, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. They'll still knock your noodles loose. They don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't see you as a goddamn white woman. They see you as a nigga, maybe in some pants or goddamn dress. They don't look at us like that. So we gotta get that mindset corrected moving forward. If we're going to do this thing the right way to get our reparations, get our shit first, then we could do whatever the fuck we want to do. But don't be letting these people come up in the midst and try to still take the scenario and put it over here so we can make people forget about what the fuck is really going on here. We're not having that, right? I don't want to be long, tired, but I wanted to get that out of my head. Like I said, I got a lot of. Let me tell you something. I got a cousin that just had a sex change in January, and she came here and she healed. I took care of her until she got well. Went on about her business. So don't ever think that I got a problem with LGBTQ. My problem is, don't get in that shit and get white. Jump on team white supremacy when we over here fighting black issues. That's my problem with it. Other than that, people can do what the fuck they want to do. They can love who they want to love. Whatever you do in your bedroom is not my goddamn business. I respect. You want rights, equal rights for marriage, things of that nature. But don't mix that shit with ADOS's reparations, because I'm telling you, it's not going to be a good look. Got a lot of people out here angry at white supremacy, and you sitting there allowing them to use you as a pawn on the chessboard, right? It's not a good look. With that being said, I'm out. I'm tired. Keep your vibrations high. I will build with you guys sometime tomorrow. Once I get up and running. With that being said, I'm out. Peace.